Egypt. Go to Exodus. What's that? Exodus 20?
Exodus 20 and 2.
Exodus 20 and 2. Read that, because I'm gonna show you what Egypt means.
Yes, sir. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
That's what Egypt means. Bondage. Straight up. You know, so we are the children, man. I mean, also what I'm trying to get across to us, to our people out here, is that our nationality. This is our nationality. If I ask you when I was walking up, what's your nationality? What's your nationality? You're liable to tell me black.
Afro-American, they give you a different excuse.
Tell you all of that.
Okay, cool. What you gonna say?
West Indian.
You gonna say West Indian? That's a byword. Go right. That's a byword. Okay, like nigga. Okay, because in the Caribbean, my mother's from the Caribbean. I was probably raised in the Caribbean. Okay, but I'm gonna understand. You say West Indian. He says black. I'll end up saying African American, but we all the same people.
We all the same people.
And then some of us gonna say black, but that's a color. That's your color of your shoe. That's the color of my shoe. On top of that, if I say I'm black, there's not one map I can go to prove that. What do you mean I'm black? Or we black? Show it to me on a map. You can't find it. If I say African American, then watch this. The word Africa comes from the word from the Roman general by the name of Leo Scipio Africanus, who beat Hannibal in the Second Punic Wars. You could Google that any time of the day. You know what I'm saying? You can Google it.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you get in there.
Yeah, so.
Oh, good. I didn't know that door was open, man. Yeah, you could have shut that.
So Leo Scipio Africanus, as a tribute, the Roman hierarchy named Africa after Leo Scipio Africanus, hence the word Africa. America comes from the name of I'm getting ready to say Vespucci. I'm getting ready to say Vespucci. Amerigo Vespucci, who was a navigator, probably with Columbus. Was he with Columbus?
He was an Italian navigator.
No,
with
that's
Columbus.
when,
You're right.
that was when Columbus running around talking about he discovered America.
Right. So what the point I'm making is that how you calling me African American? So you telling me I come from two white men, not even a white man and a white woman. That doesn't make any sense. So once again, you said West Indian, you said African American. I'm liable to say black at one time back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And you got people throughout the Caribbean, they're gonna say this and they're gonna say that. Right. But we're all the same people. So in other words, I stand next, or the three of us standing next to each other like this, boom, 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 right? If not one of us said one word, you wouldn't be able to tell where we from until we started talking.
Hey, bro. So knowing that, right? So you know now that you're a child of Israel, correct? All right. Based on the prophecies that were going to happen to the children of Israel in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, we know that we're the children of Israel. So now, being God's chosen people, there is something required of us. Well, we went into slavery because we broke God's law. So now that we know we're the Israelites, right? You know you're Israelite. You're from the tribe of, which tribe you from? Look on your flag. Look on the back. Look on the flag right here. What tribe would you be from? So you got the 12 tribes down there. Look on your flag on the back. Would you be a so-called African American?
I said tribe of Judah the first time. Right?
Would you you say you were West Indian? If you from West India, look a little further down. I think it's the second one.
It's the second one I see.
So you would be from the tribe of Benjamin. Guess who else was from the tribe of Benjamin? Paul. Paul was a black man from the tribe of Benjamin. Would you be West Indian or so-called American black?
I'll be American black.
You'd be from the tribe of Judah, the one that Christ is from, right?
Okay,
You'd be from the tribe. Christ is a black man. You look inside that flag, you can see that. We got, the image of Christ has been tainted here in America. They give us a white man.
Oh, yeah.
That's not biblical. We know that's not biblical, right?
Right.
So y'all know that Christ is a black man.
Yeah.
You know that. So if I ask you, you said you know. Okay, I'm gonna say prove it.
It says it in the Bible. His hair was like wool.
Knowing that you're from the tribe of Benjamin and you're from the tribe of Judah, give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Because there's something else that we have to do. Because once we found out we were the Israelites, we had to do what? We had to change. We had to make those changes so we could fall in line with what God wanted us to do. Give me that Deuteronomy 10 and 12. This
Yes,
is
sir.
Uh-huh.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12.
Uh-huh.
And now, Israel,
Now, Israel, you know your Israelites, read.
what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
What does God require? You read.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
Uh-huh.
to walk in all his ways,
Walk in some of his ways.
all his
You
ways,
gotta walk in God's ways. Read.
and to love him,
Uh-huh.
and to serve the Lord thy God
Uh-huh.
with all thy heart and with all thy soul,
Read.
to keep the commandments of the Lord,
To do what?
to keep the commandments of the
Say
Lord,
that one more time.
to keep the commandments of the Lord.
So we have to keep God's commandments, being an Israelite. That's what we have to do. Because in Deuteronomy 28:15, he said, if you didn't do what I tell you to do, I'm going to bring curses upon you. You're going to go into slavery. Your sons and daughters are going to be given to another people. You're going to have yokes of iron on your neck. Look on the front of that fly. Look at those yokes of iron on that slave. See,
That's how they
all
came
those
to
things
America.
happen to
Right,
us.
right.
So now we have to do what God said. So now, one of God's requirement is keeping the Sabbath day.
Keep the Sabbath holy.
Give me that in Exodus 20 and verse 8. So we have to do that. That's one of the things that we had to change. Because we were taught here that the Sabbath day is what?
Sunday.
That's what we've been taught. Now, but if you look
But
on a
look,
calendar, if you
but
look on
it
any
say-
calendar,
it say
what's the
on-
Sabbath day?
It say on the seventh day he rested. Right? Isn't that
That's
what it
right.
say?
That's right.
Yeah, but don't nobody
so
read.
he told us to keep it holy.
Right.
So remember, the first day on any calendar, if you pull up your phone,
Sunday.
what's the first day? Sunday.
Sunday.
So what's the last day? What's the seventh day?
Saturday.
There you go. Read that.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day
Uh-huh.
and to keep it holy.
Do what then?
Keep it holy.
So we have to remember. Why would God tell us to remember the Sabbath day? Think about it. He said remember. Because at some time we were going to forget it.
To rest.
He said remember the Sabbath day. At some point we forgot the Sabbath day. All right? So now we have to keep the Sabbath day holy. Give me that in Exodus 10 and 31. So knowing that the day, the Sabbath begins on Friday night at sundown. God's days don't begin like man days. God's days begin Saturday night at night. Like this will start a new day. And then it goes into the next day. So it goes from sundown to the next day. Then when sundown goes again, that's a whole full day.
Chapter 35 and verse 3. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
That means that when it says you shall kindle no fire, that means that you can heat your house, but you have to eat cold food. Keep reading.
Wait, come again?
Read it.
Exodus chapter 35, verse 3. And ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations on the Sabbath day. Read
Is
on.
that it?
Yes, sir.
Is that outline? So what he's saying is, on Exodus 35 and 3, he's telling us, you shall kindle no fire upon the Sabbath day. That means that God gave us the day to eat cold food. That means that we eat salads. Like it gives your body a day to
natural-
rest.
natural-
Yes.
natural
So we
body.
eat salads that day. We eat fruits. We eat taco wraps. Anything that's cold. So God is telling us, don't kindle any fire upon in the Sabbath day. I think it's Nehemiah 10. That's what I was.
We got to shut it up first, man. I'm getting cold already.
Listen to this.
The book of
Get this right here.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13 and verse 15. In those days, I saw in Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath, and bringing in cheese, and lading asses, and also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens, which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day.
So it was other nations bringing wares to sell on the Sabbath day. Listen to this.
And I testified against them.
So Nehemiah testified against them.
In the day wherein they sold victuals, there dwelt men of Tyre also therein, which brought fish and all manner of ware, and sold
And did what?
and sold on the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in it Jerusalem. Then I contended with the nobles of Judah.
This is what Nehemiah said. Since they was coming in buying and selling on the Sabbath day. So that's keep reading.
And said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do, and profane the Sabbath day?
That's profaning the Sabbath. So what you're doing here is good to do. Open your business, but close it on Friday night when the sun go down. God told us no buying and selling. We can't cook. We can't eat hot food on the Sabbath day. Those are two things that we have to do because God told us to remember the Sabbath day.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.